Welcome back. Let's go for vocab. How about ravished? Sentences.
Mister, I think ravished means transformed.
Transformed how?
No, no, sorry. Mister, is it like something like pleasure or like something like this, right?
Yes, it could be like that. When you make people happy, pleasure about
Present.
something. So they want to make it be.
Yes.
Why not be?
Why not what?
Why not be?
Because Mister, what does enthralled mean?
That is the question. It means ravished. Is to make someone very pleased about something. Is to keep
Oh,
someone impressed, to keep someone served excellently. As he mentioned, she ravished the landlady to the highest degree. And that's why we need to read the paragraph from the beginning. Look, who desired to know what their ladyships would be pleased to eat. It means she had served her. So that's why. So enthralled, best meaning for others. Sometimes we give you general meanings that we need to interpret it. Already something evidenced by action, by tone, by techniques, by phrases, as you know. Now, evidence again. 7, 8.
I got it, Mister.
Now find the answer. Are you using my share? If you use it, tell me.
What, Mister?
If you are using my share, tell me the good questions.
No, I'm not.
So, do you have any desire for self-delusion? Of course not. Illustrates Sophia's tendency to flaunt her how? Remember, when we refer to something as allusion is to make comparison between something and the situation. As allusion, similarity situations.
Yes.
What is described?
I think it's B. Because flaunt means probably something like odd. يعني خداع, Mister.
But flaunt is to show off, to display, especially to impress someone, to provoke anger or hard emotions or admirations, but it does not make sense. How about the letter C? Exaggerate the effects of Sophia's personality. Look for the meaning. And that good woman concluded that she had attended Jenny Cameron. Look, see, she attended. That is mean attended the great Brit throne to make her, see, and wished heartily well to the young pretender's cause from the greatest sweetness and affability with which she had been treated. So that is means she made greatness about her personality. This could be exaggeration. How to make a
Yes.
comparison between her and this and that and that? How? And look for the strong language, great sweetness and affability. But this is I found that is exaggeration, overstatement. But wait, capture the intensity of ambitions to raise? Says no. Demonstrate Sophia had recovered from earlier. Do we have any evidence about that? In word, anything? No. So it's not about showing off a charms. You found it? So as
Yes.
I say, Yusuf attended the celebrations of King of Egypt. That is means you are a special person. You are a man of high position in the country. This means effects of personality. And we focus sometimes on the words, the verbs can help you. But you did your best. Now, the message is all.
The function of the narrator of the passage can be to be described as an omniscient observer, a participant observer, an involved spectator, a disinterested bystander, a concerned participant. I think it's E.
I think it's E. You think it is E, but I don't think so.
Why not?
Why not? There is no evidence. The no concerned word. Did he participate? Did he mention that I participate with them? Or he just tell us?
It is a DOS.
But look for this one, a spectator. You know, the spectator, when he watches something, he gives you
Yes, sir.
detail of that. But the problem, if we ask you about the narrator, try to find the ear words about I, my, to help you. Look from the beginning, because he said the whole passage. Find anything about I, and test your memory. Where have you read about I? I see, I know, I watch it, I did. Where? Look, I found one. As I said, of I know not what operated. The narrator is speaking. Do you have something else yet? Though I might honestly enough have concealed from the reader.
Mm-hmm.
And the speaker tells us more about the details, the personality, feelings of the characters. That is great. But omniscient, of course not, because he is not the only one. I know everything. But participant, he didn't participate in the action. So he's wrong. But involved spectator. And of course, letter D is opposite. And the concerned, the word concerned, it's not means you are very interested. It means you are worried about something. So we don't have any evidence about it. Feel it.
Yes.
And let me see. I think I found something here through reading, but my memory is weak because I'm old man. Look, we ought not, therefore, to condemn the maid. We, that is means involved. See, like we, the Egyptians, are so strong. So this means solidarity, you know. So we involve it into actions like that. You catch it? Yeah, that's why. So when we ask for a narrator, find the I or my or mine or we. So no worries. Excellent. The main concern is we play with vocab.
Mr. B. So,
So sure, my dear.
yes.
Find any evidence.
Throughout the passage, Sophia creates impressions on Mistress Fitzpatrick and about herself or about others. I think this is the thing.
So 15, it must be letter D. That is right. Of course, about the manner, the way of thinking, the appearance, a lot, greatness, beauty, personality at the end. That's great. Remember about the word main. It means what is mostly described, not just like a piece of information. And of course, is wrong. You did your best. Now with the poems because you hate it. This is good to know it. 16. So he wants you to read all of it very quickly. Okay. Now, general question.
A snake came to my water through on a hot day, and I in pajamas for the heat to drink there.
So what is the best answer? Remember, he asked a general question. You can't make decision from just only facts.
Well,
But you can read from 16 and 17. Can answer two answers. So, my friend. Now, what is your answer? Mysterious, of course not. Angry, no.
so I think it's mournful.
So, do you have any evidence?
The way if they're talking, I think.
And not the way we need any evidence.
Hmm.
Of course, we need to read to 14 at least for the two questions. But he tried to mention anything about mournful, feeling sad.
I wasn't feeling sad. I think it's just weird. There was a weird feeling.
So feeling worry. And how did you know that? So perhaps we have negative words like that, gloom. So rested his throat upon.
stone bottom.
And what else? Yeah, letter B it's correct, but the problem we need to find any evidence. If you don't know B, try to know D and E. What means caustic?
What means what? Oh, caustic?
Mhm.
I don't know.
It's a common word in biology. You
Oh,
know what we
cause.
have, yeah, chemical decomposition for the chemical burning. You know, it could be like that. And you know when
Oh,
we hate something too much,
yes.
do you remember ironic, sarcastic?
Yes.
Is a feeling, but you don't have. Do you know what it means, Jack? You remember the word elegant? You know elegant.
Yes.
Do you know elegy?
Yes.
Yes, is a poem and serious reflection of death, something like that, lament, crying for death. Do we have that? We don't have any elegy here. It's not elegy poem. It's not about mourning, crying for death, but it is mournful for the human suffering here.
Yes, that's what I wanted to say. Like he was suffering, waiting for the snake to drink while he was so thirsty.
That is right. Now, oh, so diction, already we have diction.
I
So
think
no,
it's fine.
think what?
It's E.
End rhyme. How? I think we have end rhyme. Look
Mm.
here. Or so now we have end rhyme.
Okay, and then okay.
To remember assonance, similar vowel sounds at the beginning of words. So I found rhythm for sure. And we have imagery for sure. End rhyme, yes, but the problem, what is the assonance? What is the vowel sounds at the beginning of words? String,
There's
see, this consonants, not assonance. Stand, wait, it's not vowel sound. You don't find any vowel sounds. Most of them it's assonance, alliteration by consonants. So there is no assonance. That's why. But remember from 1 to 14 only. So be careful. That's why. Half repetition, okay, but it's not mentioned. S, O, no. So no assonance. So except letter A. That's again. If the poem is depicted primarily through its sensory language. It's defined. Which one could be? Did he mention colors?
No.
So colors wrong.
Yes.
Movement. To find anything about something moving. You didn't
Yes.
mention water moving or something. But I think we have sounds. But we need to find in evidence if you found sounds. So we can see he sipped with his straight mouth, so it could be sounds. Or
Yes.
drinking could be. He's slack, silently refers to sound, so it could be. This is one, it could be moving, but not most in the lines. Did you catch it? Okay, my dear. So we have sound, smelling and tight, of course not. Now your turn. Illusion again. Let's find 15.
I agree.
Find it very quickly.
Yes, mister.
Now here he said for this is point. It's the illusion again. So what is mentioned in these lines?
Someone was before me at my wet water trough, and I, like a second comer, waiting, and looked at me vaguely as drinking cattle do, and flickered his two-forked tongue from his lips, and mused a moment.
Now let's jump. So it should be, so one it's mentioned, universalize, make the experience, it's a universal. It's already globalized, happened all over the world, so it could be.
Yes.
For number two, as you mentioned, the human suffering, yes. But here, so this one, of course, wrong. The problem with three, compare the ancient world with contemporary England. What is that? So do we have anything related? So I don't find. So we think it's A, 1 and 2, and so 1 and 2 only.
Yes.
Let's jump to another one. Third stanza, analogy. Do you know analogy? Compare between the things.
What does analogy mean?
Analogy, we compare things, like facts to compare.
Uh-huh.
So what is first stanza? Do you find anything?
Don't find anything.
طب let's go to find.
طب يعني
So it's about comparison. Always find evidence about that. Do you have anything about religious faith?
no.
So delete it. So always find the evidence. Mm.
So I think it's C.
You think it's a C, but what is your evidence for the sound of wave, the sound of breathing?
So I think you're talking about the water.
Ask yourself why not B?
Yes. Hmm.
Let's go to the stanza, the first one. If you don't find something about religious faith, so it
I
means
don't.
he believes in something. The focus is not about the sound of waves, engine. Anyway, so it's about he believes about the power of tide. Here we have a problem. The wind at night, of course, he did it, and piece of clothing, of course, he did wrong. The effects of
Yes.
not about the consequences. Now it's about the phrase. Read and tell me.
In line 22, at the full is best interpreted as
Help. Or find any wrong answer.
I can't find it.
But how, my dear friends, he mentioned here already it's about maximum at the full. He adds the adjective at the full height.
I thought it's forceful.
And how it does it talks about the force? Do you have any feeling of forcing something or the force power of physics? No, we're not talking about saturation at all or feeling satisfied. And abundant, as you know, we have a lot of amount of something, but it's about maximum height.
Yes, yes.
Let me now try 22. Remember the question of shift about the development of ideas. What is mentioned before, what mentioned after, this way.
So what I'm trying, I'm gonna open the PDF. Okay. So,
I can share if you wish.
oh no, no, I haven't. Okay.
Now let's
Okay.
find, of course, he was not talking about hating, not about
Yes.
influence or interest. So
Ninth teacher.
it's a letter, this content wrong and lines wrong, but dejection for solace. You know? Do you know solace?
No.
Oh, you don't know it. I told you we need to do vocab. So today I will send you a list of the common words. Okay. Solace, it's a common word. Do you know when you find someone sad, you go to tell him, please calm down, relax, okay, let it go. You solace him, you make him comfortable.
Oh, okay.
Consolation, when you go to solace someone, that is means he is looking for comfort from the life. But at least we don't have any evidence for this. Okay, Yusuf. So, Yusuf, I'd like you to study hard more than that because your friends answer a test every day and they send the homework. So, when you answer the rest of the questions, send you the homework to send you more
Okay.
as much as you can. Manage your time and please feed your brain. Okay, Captain Yusuf, you did very well, but our
Yeah.
target is the cup. I'll send you, inshallah, list after 30 minutes, inshallah.
Inshallah.
Now I'm so much happy to meet you. And now, rest your brain and eat out all the books.
Of
Bye
course.
bye.
Bye.
So, bye bye, my dear.